Hey everyone, today I want to talk about live directed voiceover sessions. In my opinion, they are the easiest, most efficient way for clients to work with voice talent in real time, no matter where they are in the world. But surprisingly, not every client knows about this. So, about 2 weeks ago, I get hired by a brand new client. He wants me to record a 2-minute animated technology video. He sends me the script, says it's about 2 minutes long, wants the tone and delivery to be warm, upbeat, and friendly, kind of just an engaging explainer type video kind of vibe. And he wants the pacing to be not too fast, but not too slow. And I'm like, okay. And then he asked me if I can send him the files when I've recorded it and just so he can review them. I'm like, yeah, sure. Now, pretty straightforward job. I've done this hundreds of times before. I can record this on my own, send them the files, and it's what we do. It's what we do every day. A lot of clients, that's the way they work. But in this case, I said, since he's a new client, I said, "Are you interested?" I asked him. I said, "Are you interested in a live directed session?" He's like, "What do you mean? I'm not sure I understand that." I was kind of surprised. I thought we do this all the time, and I thought everyone in the business just knew this, and I assumed wrong. And I explained to him, I said, well, it's easy. I said, what you do is you just connect to my studio. We schedule a time, you connect to my studio while I record the script. You hear me over my studio microphone in real crystal clear clarity. I hear you over my my headphones, and we just do this in real time. It's real time collaboration. And the benefit of that is that if the tone isn't quite right, you want it to be a little brighter or maybe a little more gravitas or something like that. Right as I'm reading, you can kind of jump in and say, okay, yeah, let's make this adjustment. Or if the pacing's off, or if there's the emphasis on a certain phrase to make it sound like I'm the subject matter expert needs to be altered or changed, we can do that on the fly. So the good news is, like in 30 minutes or maybe an hour at the most, we're going to have the exact read that you want, and we can even do a couple of options. In the meantime, if you want to hear me play some of those back during the session, so you can kind of see how those changes are taking, sure, we'll just do that. I'll just stop, hit playback. You can hear it, and then we can continue to just fine tune everything until you get exactly the reads you want. So we did it. We were able to get through the script, all the takes. We were able to make the adjustments on the pace and the tone, the emphasis, and it was great. And, an hour later, I sent him the files, and and we were wrapped. So the alternative to that, if you don't go with a directed session, is I would record 1 or 2 takes, send it back to the client for review. They listen, they make their notes, they put it back in an email, they send it back to me. I record a few more takes, send it back for review again. And this, it's that creative back and forth that can be very time consuming. It's kind of like just emails going back and forth and the work to make those adjustments until it's just right. But if you're doing it in real time through a directed session, it's just much more efficient for everybody. You get exactly the reads you want by the time you get off the line. And for me, in 20 minutes, we just get there quicker. So it's a win-win for everybody. So whether you work with me or any other voice talent, next time you have a project where you are going to send the script, ask them if they will do a live directed session. A common misconception is that you need some recording technology like an ISDN line or even Source Connect or IPDTL, something that every recording studio and most voice talent with home studios have, but you don't need that. For something like an explainer video, we can connect on Skype. We can connect on Zoom. A conference call number, you can just dial in even from your mobile phone with your team and patch right into my studio via the phone line, and you will hear it in crystal clear clarity, and we can get that real-time collaboration. So there you go. Next time you have a project and you're working with a voice talent, ask about a live directed session.